In other news, Heven AeroTech recently announced a $100 million Series B funding round to reach unicorn status. The round was led by NYSE-listed quantum computing firm IonQ. Heven AeroTech CEO Ben Levinson told Kristen Scholer how this is going to bolster the development of quantum-enabled drones. Check it out.
Quantum is a broad technology. There's many different types of parts of quantum technology. Most of us know of quantum computing and the questions of, when it will happen, how it will happen. Quantum computing is fascinating. And as that scales and becomes a reality, this will open up a variety of new capabilities. Quantum sensing and quantum networking have the capability to give us amazing solutions for navigation challenges as well as communication challenges. And as the drone industry is becoming more popular, and as our drones are doing more missions, the challenge of communicating with them and having them navigate in hard areas is top of mind for us. And we plan to solve this with quantum technologies.
What does Pentagon interest in quantum-enabled drones tell you about where the defense priorities are heading?
I think what we're seeing happen over the past couple of years and intensify over the past few months is a shift towards the Indo-Pacific region as the number one priority of the Pentagon. If we think about the past few decades when the US was working mostly in the Middle East, we really controlled the skies. And we were able to put up, regular drones that would fly around with combustion engines, and they would make a lot of noise. The enemy knew exactly where they were, but that was okay because we controlled the sky. We are seeing now a shift of priorities towards the Indo-Pacific region, and also the understanding that China, as well as other U.S. adversaries, have amazing technologies, and these technologies can be hypersonics, they can be anti-drone technologies, and having the technology edge is very, very, very critical. And that's where quantum and the interest around quantum as one of the potential solutions is getting a lot of focus today.
You're noted as pioneering hydrogen propulsion in defense drones and now leading on quantum integration. Why does this convergence matter now, and what changed in the threat environment or technology landscape?
Why do we use hydrogen for our drones? Now, hydrogen is cool, but we use it around the mission profile. If you want to do a long endurance mission today, but stay stealth, hydrogen is the only fuel that can get you there. Battery powered systems can't get the distance, and any other system has a combustion or a jet engine, and they have significant thermal signature and a noise level, right? So as we're shifting towards long endurance missions like the Indo-Pacific region, hydrogen is really the only way to get there. Now, we at Heven pioneered hydrogen fuel source in drones over 5 years ago, understanding that the mission profiles will go towards long endurance missions. What we're doing now is taking that basic level of platform so our drones can fly over 1,000 kilometers in a totally stealth manner. As the question now is, how can they navigate and communicate in those areas? And that's exactly what we're focused on building with quantum. We're looking at the next 5 to 10 years of how we have the best technology. And we think that quantum is the key to focus on that. So if we're looking at the basic level of the hydrogen, that enables the drone and the hardware system level to get to those areas. And then with quantum, we'll make sure that the systems can navigate and communicate and do other capabilities and swarming and autonomy in those areas, right? So we're really completing the level from the autonomy out to the hydrogen system level.
When do quantum hydrogen systems reach the field?
We think it's going to happen in the near future. We are scheduled to have our first system work within 2026, so this year. It will be a process as we fill them together with our customers in the U.S. government, right? So this is obviously a process of maturing the technology with our customers according to their priorities. But we're talking, and this will be in the sky in 2026.
Which mission sets get prioritized?
The most advanced mission sets, right? So we start as a company in general working with the customers that have the most advanced mission sets. And these tend to be working in very harsh environments where there is no GPS. So imagine you're driving a car and there's no GPS, your Waze is not going to work, right? Well, there's another level of problem, which is that even if you know where you are and you have solved a navigation problem, if this system doesn't have a pilot in, you have to be able to communicate with it, right? And that's really where the two biggest challenges are navigation and communication. And we're actively working on solving both of these in an unprecedented level with quantum technologies.
What is next for Heven AeroTech?
So we are in the growth stage and growing exponentially. Scaling out manufacturing is the next frontier that we are tackling. But it's just really deploying these systems that already are in the field, but at a much, much higher level and growth. We tend to see just about every unit within the defense environment, within the homeland security environment, and slowly within commercial use cases start using drones in general. And our drones are pushing the limits on both payloads and endurance.